Hi guys, and this is going to be a friendly tutorial on how to play Dandy's World. Yay! So the first step you have to learn is how to know what you're doing, like how to do machines, how to not waste your stamina and consume, and just like how to operate the game without dying really quickly. Like, yeah. So first, the easy one is how to do machines. Machines are pretty easy and they come in three things: the circle machine, the normal machine, and the treadmill. The treadmill will be better for faster tunes. Tunes are like another word for characters. Tunes are not like birthed, but they are made out of ichor. Ichor is the blood in tunes, or you can find ichor in research capsules. So, I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about the candies. Okay, candy. Stamina? Let's just use stamina. It says, use this item to increase your stamina regeneration. I will show you. First, we're just going to talk about stealth, and then we'll talk about stamina regeneration. Stealth is how it depends on your stats. Stealth can run to 1 to 5. As you can see, I'm Bassie, which is a tune in the Easter update, which can get you pretty covered from Twisteds, because Bassie has 4-star stealth. Over here, Pebble has 3. So, the lower your stealth is, the higher you're going to get seen by Twisteds. Let me just show you an example. Remember, Bassie has 4, Pebble has 3. Look, if I run into the Twisteds, aka monsters but that are corrupted with ichor, which ichor is also mean blood, turns blood, I won't get seen because Pebble has lower stealth than me. Alright, on with the candy. The candy comes in orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and not pink. So, yeah. So, the orange one helps you with skill check. If you didn't know, skill check ranges also to 1 to 5 stars based off your stats. Bassie has 1 star skill check. So her when she does skill check, it's pretty low. Okay. Yellow helps you get faster, which is speed. Speed can be ranged to 1 to 5, like every other stat. Speed is based off like how fast, obviously. So, if you're gonna be a tune, if you want to distract in Dandy's World, which distracting means you get twisted. Like the Twisteds, these monsters that try to kill you, you can distract them if you're fast enough and you have the low stealth, so if people try to walk and they don't get seen by Twisteds, because that can be super annoying. Alright. Okay. Green is stamina regeneration. Look, if I run, my stamina regenerates faster. But if you're normal, this is normal, it regenerates slower. Stamina is really good, and you probably really want high stamina if you're gonna have a character with low movement speed. Movement speed is also speed, so yellow. But stamina is pretty helpful. See this little arrow in the corner? tap it when it goes to 2, so then you get to sprint. You can use it like getting away from Twisteds, or running across the map trying to get something, or even going to the elevator like I am doing right now. Blue, stealth. Again, stealth is really good if you're not going to be a distractor. And it's really good if you're an extractor. An extractor is a person who does machines. But more on that later. Purple, extraction. Extraction is really good when you do machines, which I'll be talking about later. It's based on how fast you do a machine, which is pretty good. If you're gonna be extractor, you're gonna need high extraction plus high skill check. Again, with every single color, it has. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, let's take this. I'm not sure what Bassie's extraction is. There's a Twisted. Oh, I just used a Vimo. I'll talk about trinkets later on. But, so extraction is based off, how fast? Look, I just got stealth. I can tell this because stealth is blue and I have a blue aura. Oh. So, more on the roles. Roles goes to supporter, healer, extractor, distractor. Did I say supporter? I probably did. Think that's all? Yeah. Supporter, distractor, extractor, and healer. So, Cosmo, Sprout, and Ginger are healers. If you didn't know what healers are, healers is that you can use tape. What was that about? Tapes. You can find tapes on the floor, right here. Or you can do machines, and machines give you tapes. This is Cosmo, and then I can show y'all Ginger and Sprout later. But Sprout and Ginger, they heal with tapes. It takes them 100 tapes. But every healer is different. With Ginger, she can give, since her low movement speed, she can heal with tapes, which costs her 100 tapes, and if you're at 1 heart, you'll get fully healed. But with Sprout, since Sprout has 5-star stamina and 4-star movement speed, he can only heal 1 heart at a time for the same cost as 100 tapes. But with Cosmo, it's really different. Cosmo heals with his hearts, so he gives up a heart for you. That's why a lot of Cosmos needs heals like bandages and medkits. Bandages give you 1 heart, but medkits go up to 1 to 2 hearts based off how many hearts you have. With commons, rares, and commons, uncommons, and rares go up to 3 hearts, but mains, Pebble, Astro, Sprout, Shelly, V, Bobette, Bassie, and Gordy are all mains. So, the thing is, they have 2 hearts. But the good thing is, the downside is they have 2 hearts. But the good thing is that they have extra star in their stats and a second ability. Abilities are just based off every single toon. Every single toon has a different ability except Flutter. Oh my gosh. Rudy and Flutter have almost the exact same. They can zoom, like, fast, but mostly everyone has different abilities. You can run from a passive, and I forgot the other one, but with Bassie has 2 passives. One of her passives is having 4 slots of inventories. If a person does, that's one of her abilities. The second ability is that she can pick up and drop things. I'm going to show an example here. So, hesitate. So, if I can find something, I probably can't, but, oh, here. So, I can pick up a stamina candy, and if I press this little basket, I can drop it. So, Bazzy can be, I don't know how to say this, but she can distract, too, with her high speeds, and, yeah. So, look at, this is me distracting, but I can't go near Flight, because Flight has 2 stars still, I think? Or 3. Sorry if I forgot. But Bessie has 4. So that means, if Poppy gets in my way, like I did with Pebble, the Twisteds will go on to her because she only has 3 star. Like this, it's super easy to distract. Distracting, you just go in circles with the monsters and make sure you don't run into open objects. Objects in the open. If you do, that's gonna get you hit. Hit is based off your hearts. As you can see in the corner, I have 1 broken heart. That's because I'm a main, and mains only have 2 hearts, but commons, uncommons, and rares have 3 hearts. So Flight right here, since he's a uncommon, an uncommon, he has 3 hearts, but I have 2, which means mains are way more fragile than commons, uncommons, and rares. Yeah. Alright, more on floors. Floors is based off how long you survive. Not really, necessarily. So, if you see on the top, it says machines done. Machines, again, is based off your extraction and you could still do machines if you have 1 star skill check or 1 star extraction speed, but that may be a little bit harder. Stats / masteries. No, oh my gosh. Mastery. Mastery is can help you get vintage. Vintage is just like a normal toon, but they get a new skin, but it's gray with their pupils are different, which I think is actually pretty cool and fascinating. Stats aren't necessarily all different, but most of them are different based off the toon's abilities. Like how I have to do 110 machines, but I have 1 star skill check, or reach floor 20, or survive 65 floors. That can be a little different. But it's pretty simple. As you can see on the machine, how do you get past floors though, Claire? To get past floors, you have to do a certain amount of machines on the top. It will say blank out of blank machines done. Once you complete every single machine, you can go on to the next floor. The thing is, you don't have to have a lot of players. The maximum. Sorry guys, I thought it stopped screen recording. Yeah, so, yes, my iPad's gonna die, just don't mind that.
The thing is, when I charge my thing, it says something really weird, so... Don't mind that. But... so... yeah, so, like, if you complete the whole thing, you go on to the next floor. Obviously, there's no maximum to how many floors you go, but it does take a long time to get finished floors based off how many players you're with. Players can go up to 1 to 8 at a time. So yeah, you can do a solo. A solo is when there's only one person doing it. A duo is when there's only 2. A trio is only 3, and etc. A whole group is 8 people though. You can do matchmaking if you don't have any friends to play with, or you can say ABC for blah 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 run. I'll be talking about the runs. Runs are really important. Some can be death runs, is when you try to kill everyone in a span of time. And if once you kill everyone, you win. Dandy's run. Dandy run is when you don't buy from Dandy's shop, and Dandy gets really mad and he turns twisted. Which Dandy is also a lethal, which is the best, which is like the best out of the best, and only exploiters and people that actually play, that made the game, can play as Dandy or Dial, because they're both, oh my gosh, sorry with the stuttering, they're both lethals. So yeah, as you can see, Shrimpo is really slow because he's a common, well, like, you know, not just with speed, but yeah. Main maps, so there is a Astro, a Sprout, a Shelly, a V, and event maps. Event maps, they're like a mix. Right now, this is an event map. It's not just based off of Bassie, but it's based off Exon, Flight, Bassie, and Coco, because they're the Easter. The Christmas event map is based off Bobette, Cole, Ginger, and Rudy. And the Halloween map is based off Gordy, Eclipse, Sylvester, and Rebecca. So, more on the event tunes. Event tunes only come out in specific events and last about a month. So, in Halloween, Gordy, Eclipse, Rebecca, and Sylvester only come out on Halloween. At Christmas, you guys get it. At Easter, you guys get it.
Thanks, baby girl, for juicing me.
Don't mind that, guys. But, yeah. So I think I went over everything. I'll explain more if I missed something. Oh yeah. Also about main maps with the Sprout, the Astro, Shelly, and V map you can get on floor 16 and up. But with Sprout's map, you can get it 10 and down. There's also different maps for different occasions, not different occasions. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry. I almost lost a photo. As you can see, I'm distracting, but not a good idea as it's flight. But remember, if I did miss something, you can always go to Dandy's World and there's a little guide on the bottom, which I will be reading. So, later. I'll just do it now. Sorry, team. Okay. Don't mind that I just ditched my whole run, okay? So, if you go into here, there's the question mark. It's information. Welcome to Dandy's World Information Guide. The guide is here to inform you about certain gameplay elements or features that you may not know about. Below are a set of buttons that are direct you to different pages of the guide. Have a look by pressing them. Gameplay. Dandy's World is a mascot horror survival game where you descend floors in complete machines to progress while avoiding twisteds. Each floor will be randomly generated with different layouts, items, and twisteds. You may team up to 8 players to complete floors together as a group. To play a match, hop into one of the elevators at the end of the lobby. Be sure to join other players or play with friends for a better experience. Currency. As you play Dandy's World, performing different tasks such as completing machines, using tune abilities, and completing machines will earn you Ichor. You can use Ichor to purchase more tunes and trinkets. You can also purchase Ichor directly with Robux. Tunes. There are many tunes to collect and unlock. Each tune comes with their own set of abilities and stats to spice up the gameplay. Each tune has a unique set of requirements that must be met in order to unlock them. Some examples of require includes encountering, researching twisteds, performing in the game task, or surviving a certain number of floors. Some tunes work well with other tunes, so be sure to experiment and have fun finding the best strategies with friends. Sorry for I'm really bad at reading. Twisteds. Twisteds are corrupted and dangerous tunes that lurk the floors below Garden View. Each twisted has a different ability they can use to try to kill you. If you are spotted by a twisted, get out of the line of sight. If you remain out of sight long enough, they will lose interest. You can pick up research capsules found on the floor to collect research to learn more about them and fill up their research meters, which is important for unlocking tunes and other goodies. The further you progress, the more prevent twisteds will get. Sorry if I get, but become not twisted you will become. Not to mention more dangerous. Travel safely the floors below. Tune stats. Every tune has 6 stats: health, skill check, movement speed, stamina, stealth, and extraction speed. However, one of these stats to reveal the brief description of what each stat does. Okay, another thing about tune stats, the common, uncommon, and rare have 15 stars in their stats. See, if you read this one. Oh, look, if you tap on it. Look, health. Health determines how many hits you can take before dying. You can use healing items or abilities to recover health. Skill check. Determines how large the skill check window is and how much complete a success skill check will impact on machines. Then the next slide will go into more further about skill checking. Movement speed determines how fast tunes can walk/sprint. Stamina determines how much energy your tune can use while sprinting. Stamina fills up slowly over time when not in use. Stealth determines how far away Twisteds can see you and also determines what target Twisteds prioritize. Extraction speed determines how fast tunes can complete machines. Machines. On every floor there will be machines you must fill up to progress to next floor. Only one tune can work on a machine at a time. To begin extracting a machine, Icor press the interact key while near it. You must press You can press the interact key again to get off the machine. Tunes with higher extraction speed or trinkets that increase it will complete machines faster. Completing the machines with rewards you with Icor depending on how much you filling it. Sorry guys, I'm sick too. It got cut off. Skill check. When on a machine, there's a chance that you may meet with a skill check. A quick time event that will appear on your screen with a red whatever. And a window, the bar will begin to move to the right and you must press the skill check on your screen by pressing the space bar. If you succeed, you will continue extracting the machine. If you fail, the machine will temporarily stop and will alert any Twisteds near your location. If you get hit the golden bar in the center, you will impart extra completion on the machine. The amount of completion scales with your skill check stat. Trinkets. Trinkets are special items that you can equip on your tune to change/boost your stats. Trinkets can adjust your playstyle to fit with the tune you are playing as, or to fit how you play the game. You can equip up to 2 trinkets, but you can only have one of each trinket at a time. Trinkets can be purchased on Dandy Shop in the lobby or by researching Twisted. By further side, it will cover Twisted research. Oh my gosh, how many? Alright. It's gonna be all today. Bye guys.